December 20th, 2019. Epcot. Barbara Orloff sends such beautiful jewelry to me. I took this photo to show her my appreciation. Also, a nice look at the iPhone 11, Apple Watch, and the new AirPods. I didn't notice that till it was uploading. No makeup, though. Epcot opened in 1982, and shortly thereafter, my mother took Jamie to see it. I remember her saying the best part was all of the countries and the food. I never had time to go until yesterday. I went to LaserOps Extreme Sports to get a gift certificate for Jamie and Victor to play their Halo games to see if this was, quote, the future, unquote. The two young women manning the counter at 11 a.m. on a Thursday talked about how it's usually jam-packed, mostly with kids on weekends and when school's out. I think it would be a fun venue for our staff and volunteers to get out together. Then I drove 45 minutes to Disney World and Epcot. The Countries exhibit had been torn down and was clearly being rebuilt from the ground up. Only the hulking frame the size of a stadium was visible above the rolling hedges and covered barricades. I only eat bistro meals, so I didn't get to sample the food either. I did go on every ride and saw every exhibit I could see in the 4 hours I was there. I left in time to have daylight to drive home by. Much of the place looked like it had been built in 1982, with the exception of the sea, which was based almost entirely on Disney's Finding Nemo character. I was thrilled at the end to walk through tank after tank of what I thought would be CGI dolphins and manatee, like I'd seen on the ride, but horrified to realize they were actually captives. That was the last area of the day for me, so I left on a sad note. Soarin' at the land was my favorite experience, as it gave me the feeling of soaring in 3D around the world, dropping down to nearly Earth level at key spots, such as Serengeti, Eiffel Tower, Great Wall of China, and other landmarks. Another standout experience was in the main ball, for which Epcot is known, where the ride takes you slowly around the curvature of the ball, showing the history of man from cave riding to walking on the moon. That part was about as lame as could be, but the ride down was clearly new. Since there was nothing to see, the cars rotated backward and laid me on my back with a screen to select answers to a dozen or so questions. At the end, the artificial intelligence calculated the future I'd like to see, based on my answers, and through a hidden camera, put my face on the cartoon character. My future is all about working from the beach with AR glasses, hover cars, and increased efficiencies. Disney knows me. And as you may have noticed, these images that I've posted on the last 3 of these posts have all been made through artificial intelligence. What a world we live in. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.